And turning to the coronavirus pandemic now, Maryland surpasses 100,000 cases this weekend, becoming the 19th state to do so. But the big takeaway is the state saw the lowest amount of deaths reported since March. Paul Gessler is live for us tonight. And Paul, despite those figures, state officials are happy with recent trends.
That's right, Rick. Maryland is the 19th most populated state in the union, and we were the 19th state to hit 100,000 cases. We did so yesterday. State officials are praising drops in hospitalizations and deaths. It took just over 5 months for Maryland to reach 100,000 COVID-19 cases. The top 5 hardest hit zip codes Monday remain in Baltimore City and County, where Policy Lab Director Dr. David Rubin projects a hotspot in the next few weeks.
It's when we let down our guard and start to expand our bubbles, maybe not wear our masks as vigilantly, take a little bit of chances. It's when we start doing that we get in trouble, because this virus kind of, knows how to propagate when people crowd together and when they're not cautious.
The key metrics tracked by state officials all went down significantly Monday, starting with cases added. The 503 is the lowest that number's been in 5 weeks. The current hospitalizations went down by 40 from Sunday and is at its lowest number in a month. Monday's ICU numbers and newly reported deaths are at their lowest points respectively since March. The state's positivity rate is at an all-time low as well, 3.27%, although it's at odds with Johns Hopkins calculation more than a point higher.
As we plan for the next pandemic, I think there are things we're going to want to do differently, and clearly our data collection.
Dr. Rubin says public policy experts never rely on one number, but rather where it's headed, and it's been tracking down in Maryland.
As long as states are consistently doing the wrong thing, you can still see the trend.
Governor Hogan credits the downward trend to aggressive actions and continued vigilance.
I wear my mask for my family.
University of Maryland officials and students Monday urged others to continue wearing masks. Health Department officials Monday announced the state will give away masks at an Ocean City park and ride this Wednesday, where cases in Worcester County have doubled in the past month. Back live now. Testing hours remain limited at various locations across the state. Always check before you plan on going out to get a test. Appointments are not required, but are encouraged. Reporting live tonight in Southeast Baltimore, Paul Gessler for WJZ.
Thank you, Paul. Well, Maryland-based Novavax is moving forward in its clinical trial. Phase 2B is in South Africa. The trial is supported by a $15 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, the trial will include 2 test groups. One will evaluate efficacy, safety, and immune response of healthy adults. The other will evaluate immune response in medically stable HIV-positive adults. If proved, Novavax expects to supply the vaccine to South Africa. And Baltimore County launches Be Safe to Stay Safe campaign. The initiative hopes to encourage residents to properly wear masks and to follow other key hygiene practices to slow the spread of COVID-19. The county is also passing out 100,000 masks to hard-hit areas. The campaign features Ravens defensive lineman Calais Campbell and Orioles Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson.